It's putting FURIA in a very tight position now.
Sure, Na'Vi Javelins are keenly watching who their opponent's going to be in the final. Do we find out on this map or does it go further? It's up to FURIA to decide. They have to win Inferno if they want to stay alive in this tournament. This could be for a place in the final. Certainly is as far as Nigma Galaxy are concerned. They'll be starting on the T side. Vilga is loaded with grenades as well.
That means they must have some sort of plan. Oh, damn. Okay, FURIA looking to go aggressive. At least the first player is already out, but counter flashbang. And what is this? Back and forth, but no, eventually it is FURIA winning that duel. So Banana is a bit more of a tricky position now to be taken. And back to square one it is into T-ramp. But they still have 2 smokes left. That could be good for B. But still having GaBi close. Oh, look at this. And one more flashbang up ahead for FURIA. The ideas are there, but Ana perhaps with a P250. Can she be stopped? Looking behind her. Does now spot Ka. So the information present wants to separate these 2 duels. Will do so. As she has the bomb, she can now make a run for A.
Smoking mini pit, Moto, whatever you want to call it. She is on the way to the bomb site. Doesn't quite know where Bokor is yet, but she's playing it safe now, waiting for that smoke to go up as she plants the bomb. Now, does she dare head to pit or something, or does she play off of the site, focusing on the smoke itself? While it's up, she will be looking towards that short position, trying to make her way towards the pit. She may have been seen just as she swung the pistol around. 5 HP for Ana. Bokor, I think, is looking towards the site, though, so doesn't quite know where she is. And Ana lands that final shot, clutches it with the P250. Off to the races they go.
Another pistol round in the bag for Nigma Galaxy. And with that, one hell of a start. It got definitely tricky, though. The B push didn't quite go their way, and I have to give props for those counter flashbangs that FURIA threw, because those were phenomenal. Already made this initial duel a little bit more dicey, getting 1 player advantage, and then once again, but Ana simply too strong with a P250 in hand.
4K with a P250, best gun in the game. Great pair of hands to be holding it as well. OLGA given water guns in that one. Couldn't land anything with those Julies. Recoil really got away from her on that one. Nigma Galaxy then continuing the tear, the run of dominance. P250 showing its value there with that opening. P250 frag up mid towards Boiler. Such range for the one shot. Double scouts on Inferno is not ideal, putting it mildly. GaBi having a shot through the smoke. Bokor swinging with the MP9, but numbers game is here. Supposed to be to Nigma Galaxy's advantage, but we're still in a 3-on-3 and GaBi is still alive.
Still very much doable though for FURIA, considering that 2 players have been tagged up. But it is definitely going to be difficult. There's no kit. 2 scouts as well. And a deagle coming into play for FURIA. Smoke being thrown. That's towards Banana, so at least it will make things difficult for the rifler coming into play for Nigma Galaxy. But of course, there is more than just that 1 rifle at a time, with a ticking away, no kit being there. FURIA have no option but to back off. Ka might not even be able to survive. Oh, well, okay. She hangs on to that one, finds the kill upon 23. But it is 2 rounds on the board for Nigma Galaxy.
It's pretty good for them. 5 frags for Ana now. Ana and 23 doing the work. Everybody else waiting for their first frag. FURIA won't have a lot to show for this one. OLGA will take the scout, maybe spawn base as she heads towards mid. The Kevlar for the squad, so she might be able to hold the angle as they run down and try and cause some mayhem, try and create a mess, but the only mess will be the Crimson of FURIA on the floor. Ana again with that P250 looking for some more frags, but Vilga will get on the scoreboard this time. And so will Cat. Someone who goes under the radar Again, there's so many names on Nigma Galaxy. Cat, we haven't mentioned too much yet, but it is the whole unit who turns up for Nigma Galaxy and allows them to succeed. So Tori's giving everyone a head start on Nigma Galaxy. Just letting them get a few frags, get a bit confident before she starts to light up the scoreboard. But the same can be said for FURIA. Ka pulls out the AWP now as they come in for their first full buy.
Immediately throw a deep smoke into Banana, even a tiny bit of a gap for them to work with, so Nigma Galaxy have no choice but to respect it, go the different way, but Ka is so ready with her AWP. Oh, and look at this, even cover being present. So as soon as Nigma Galaxy want to find some sort of answer for the problems ahead, it seems like FURIA is already prepared. Now Ana could be in trouble too. Olga comes with a push from Banana. So pretty much every part of the bomb site is compromised apart from second mid here. And 23 now also has been spotted.
She needs to make it expensive, but she will not be able to do so. The cleanest round from FURIA. 500 HP at the end of the round. It's a great way to get onto the scoreboard as a team. One round at a time for them. Got to ignore the deficits. Some lovely flicks here by Ka. Lovely rifle support from izaa as well, as you saw that trade attempted. Ka means business, as you can see. Emotionless frags, showing dominance up top mid. Let's see if it can continue. Anna's on the AWP now as well. Anna, rather. Feelgut looking to swing, maybe with a flash. But FURIA won't outstay their welcome looking down mid. Ka's feeling it today. We can see it. She's just bouncing around top mid. But Tori's been feeling it as well, looking for her opening frag, and I'm sure it will have impact once she reaches it. Ka flashed off the angle, and that means that top mid is lost. They are denied information there. Cat still lurking on Banana. Nigma Galaxy doing their usual, forcing the CTs back so they don't have information before they decide where they're headed.
Look at this, they even push through Banana, so it keeps those two CTs very much engaged, even forced to throw out some utility. I think Nigma Galaxy, with so much map control, they have free range. They can pretty much pick and choose where they want to be heading into. But the longer they wait, that might force Ka to take a bit of a peek again, moves to Arch instead. But now smoked off the angle. Nothing much she can do, and in fact, will rotate over. She feels it's going to be B, but instead, no. The bomb back in bracket. There are 20 seconds left, and if the riflers can do well here in the pit area, it could be shutting Nigma Galaxy down. izaa still not spotted. They're checking the side. Boker also with a kill. And everyone's so hyper-fixated up on the side, but at least the bomb is planted. The numbers advantage, though, for FURIA. That is what is scary. Tori on the side, busy with two angles at a time, needs to switch, but no. And with that, again, a near to clean round coming out of FURIA, even with the gamble going towards the other bomb site.
Great plays there from the pit. M4A4 delivering as well. Lovely burst. See Vilga trying to eliminate that pit player after planting the bomb. Denied by the likes of FURIA. Despite the bomb plant, there will be problems here. Great burst from the right. You can see how wide Vilga swang as well. Trying to get off the ledge, but couldn't do it in time. FURIA have had 9 players alive in the last 2 rounds combined, which is good for the cash as well. They are beginning to build now after a false start on Inferno. This is where we start to measure the post-pistol rounds. Post-pistol and associated. Essentially 2-0 for FURIA. Ka still landing the flicks. Through the wall or not, she is connecting.
Oh!
Up, and that's an important one miss, but she'll deliver. 23 dropping the bomb now. Needs to keep the players alive, keep the rifles out of Nigma Galaxy's hands.
Oh, Ka. Well, she spots the players, trusts her teammate, and they will deal with it flawlessly. Again, such a beautiful, clean round coming out of FURIA. And with that, No, this is suddenly very different from what we saw on Nuke, because there when they were winning rounds, they sort of had to scrape by. It was only Carl, for example, was the last player standing. And because of that, you know, the money right now is looking so much better. And with that, they can continue to apply that pressure upon Nigma Galaxy.
FURIA showing promise now. We see a timeout from Nigma Galaxy to discuss what they've learned, how they can change it. Rifles coming out once again. Plenty of util for Nigma Galaxy as well. Tori still looking for a first frag here. 21 for Cat so far. But FURIA are defending well. Keeping the rifles away from the pistoleros. Vilga with the MAC-10 will be interesting. Always think of Sanji with the MAC-10 flying out of the boiler position with some pop flashes. Let's see what happens later on. For now, Olga is stamping her authority on Banana. I don't know how Nigma Galaxy respond to that. Unless they can identify that there are 3 players towards B, then maybe there's a timing to be had towards the A bomb site in response. But that's where the util comes in, like the incendiary towards top mid to slow them down.
It's very weird to be seeing Nigma Galaxy giving up Banana control. They usually are the queens when it comes to taking Banana, both actually on T and CT. Now, they have no chance but to respect it. Have to go for a different plan. Especially with Vilga also being low. Oh, that's gonna be a rough. Flashbang up ahead. Nigma Galaxy can't even trade. And the kills are all lining up in FURIA's favor. Sure, there's a smoke to deal with, but there's more angles. We still have Bokor that hasn't been dealt with over towards Pit. izaa finds one of her own. Information transferred over. Okay, Bokor will go down, but it doesn't matter. Every rifler is doing their thing, and as soon as one falls, the other one steps up.
FURIA doesn't feel like they're too challenged in these rounds so far. Feels fairly pedestrian in terms of their defense. izaa dancing around the pillar, revealing herself at an awkward moment for her opponents at the very least. FURIA now in the lead, 4 rounds in a row. Again, nothing to show post pistol and associated rounds for Nigma Galaxy. Start to wonder how important those rounds will be for Nigma Galaxy once we reach the end of this half, because they haven't looked too close to these buy rounds going their way. Vilga lining up the pop flash for the numbers to burst. And again, there are 3 players here for FURIA. Now, I do wonder, even in a round such as this, if that's something they can identify, will they try and go for a fast A play to play against that in a buy round? That would be quite a counter. But even if they do that, they're not really getting enough frags in these rounds. GaBi's got just shy, well, she had 13,000 at the beginning of this one. izaa's got a clean 10K in the bank. She's got fat stacks, her pockets are filled. She's carrying a briefcase and it's full of money, thanks to Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, Nigma Galaxy need to be stepping it up. This is their home turf. And so far, we haven't really seen too much special come out of them yet. Sure, the beginning was good, but after that, the 2 buy rounds that they have had were a bit lackluster. Ooh, almost a spray down again through the smoke. Now, Vilga tries to say hello. Flashbang, too late. Or perhaps the peak too early. Wanting to get the kill instead. But man, this is again a rough start here for Nigma Galaxy. Immediately tried to apply pressure because one part of the map super hyper fixated on, so they try to abuse that map control. But it's certainly not gonna come easy.
GaBi just chilling with the flip knife. Chilling until it's time to execute. 2 frags. FURIA stay at the advantage, but there's a flank coming in from Tori. There's a flank from Tori in CT. Now, Olga's gone back to the site, so this is a really important situation. Which way do they go? Olga on the rotation. That's the B bomb site open now. New girl on the team, Bokor's got some work to do. She has to read that the bomb rotates up Banana now. heading in for the clutch. Bomb only just planted. She has a defuse kit as well. And now they know where she's coming from, so things get exponentially more difficult. Tori moving to her teammate now. Smoke for CT allows her to focus on just one less angle, but Anna has the angle all day, and despite GaBi's best efforts, Nigma Galaxy will put a hit to the economy of FURIA, but again, there's a lot more work to do where that came from.
Yeah, no, it's still going to be stacking up. One round is not quite going to cut it just yet, but it is a good way back in. The important thing is right now to win consecutive rounds up on the board, shut down the momentum of FURIA, and then therefore get within reaching distance again, make it a tight scoreline. Now up versus up, Ka has her own back out. Oh, look at this. FURIA's just not going to be stopping the banana aggression whatsoever. OLGA does get tapped, but doesn't matter. She has GaBi there to back her up. And immediately 2 for nothing. Nothing get Nigma Galaxy. Only mid.
Oh, Ka, surely she landed that one. Falling back. No harm done. Going back, and Tori will be dropped. The bomb's still on T-ramp at the moment. There's a full rotation coming in from FURIA. But there's no way for Nigma Galaxy to really read that the bomb site's open in a 2 versus 4. They'll never head here fast enough. Surely they won't. GaBi supporting OLGA. Moving through to clear top mid. They're only concerned with the retake, then that'll be okay. You see them edging forward now. There's a smoke for CT. But they'll still need time to clear the site because surely someone's lurking here. Surely there's someone hanging around. GaBi looking for a response, looking for a shot fired.
Oh no.
But do Nigma realize that no one's on the side? They still have to be careful. 23 swinging, and there are so many CTs on the way now. 28 seconds. They can never expect no one to be here. 23 seconds for 23 to find 3. Bomb at the front of the site, in a Molotov as well. Soon that smoker will be gone, going for the pre-fire. But Ka will punish. Masterstroke from FURIA. They know they had some time bought for them to rotate towards B. They're never storming in there. And it will be another round for FURIA. 6-4 over Nigma Galaxy, who don't plant the bomb and have awkward money.
FURIA playing the numbers advantage. So even though all 4 of them were stacked up on A in the middle of the round, eventually, peek into middle. No one there. No one into apartments. Well, that could pretty much only mean one thing. And with that, an easy, quick flank coming through. And Nigma Galaxy, of course, you don't have all the time of the world to set yourself up for success. And Ka has woken up here today and really is delivering, no matter which side she is on. Really, really sharp. 11 in 3 already for her.
Carpet bombs in banana. But this isn't a game of worms. Everybody stands. Oh, that could be a meaty one. Oh, the damage. You love to see it. There's nothing I like to see more than people with no Kevlar, borderline defenseless, getting wrecked by grenades on Counter-Strike. Even if it's Anna. All right, I'm a bit sad. But she's still alive for now, and she can still do work with that P250. Tori trying to make her way over, trying to abuse these numbers if they can, but Olga's here with an M4A4, and she will show no respect. Lovely transfer. GaBi's here as well. And GaBi shows no mercy either. She would drown your cactus. FURIA moved to 7.
Very, very calm and cool. Not losing any... Well, actually one player. That's about it. Oh, that's so disgusting. I mean, sometimes these timings, you just gotta have a bit of luck. But it is beautiful to see that it actually works out. Then Riflers did beautiful game of cleanup here. But again, real test is again yet to come. Anna have been doing actually quite a lot for the team so far. 12 kills for her, but the rest is still a bit quiet. Tori Vilga Cat, 2 free and 1 kill. to be stepping up a little bit more, and the timings towards Banana, we've seen actually a lot of aggression coming out of FURIA in the previous round. This time has been giving up, considering the amount of flashbangs that Nigma Galaxy have used in order to slowly gain control of that part of the map. And now they spotted OLGA towards CT. So that position has been noted, but immediately FURIA respond, putting down a smoke. And at the same time, they've actually peeked into apartments. They know that is clear. But of course, there is also still bracket to deal with.
AWP on short often means a mid to late round repeak of top mid. And with the bomb lurking there, that could be dangerous. izaa finding two through the smoke. Tori could be in trouble as well. Because she hit a tagging. She finds Tori also. Tori playing with fire there. Too close to the sun. Car's been dropped in the meantime. And the bomb is on the way. But Bokor once more. Look at the timing of that. Not holding the angle, but just emerging every now and then. Anna's in a clutch though. So close to that second one. I thought she had that. But FURIA thought otherwise. An 8th round then for their CT side. This is going pretty well so far.
Yeah, it's almost uncanny to see Nigma Galaxy being shut down in the way that's currently happening. And of course, this is just a bit of luck, but you should know that the spray could come right through. If you know that there is not a long player contesting you, no one peeking from library, well, where else could they be? Either playing from inside of the site, but you should be aware that players are gonna be coming in. Now, Nigma Galaxy again back on the pistols. We've seen them deal some damage, but not win a round with these just yet.
Are they going for a Halls pop? A balcony burst. Anna's lined up for the flashbangs off the balcony. Smoke towards long. Maybe that pulls the CT over there. In fact, it will invite Car to have a look towards the balcony with the AWP or long. Might even make things worse for them. Grenades towards the graveyard. It is a shooting gallery in favor of FURIA now. Anna and Vilga trying to get through the choke points. izaa inviting them over. Swinging with the pistol, and that will be enough. izaa's racking up some kills now. 16 frags for izaa. Leading on the scoreboard all of a sudden. Defending her position. 5-round lead for FURIA as the buy comes through again for Nigma.
She does such a wonderful job of anchoring that A-bomb site. Typically together with Bokor, but they're flexible. They can switch around the positions a bit to, well, keep Nigma Galaxy guessing as to where they are. But Nigma Galaxy, 5 rounds down. Banana has been a real test. Not always daring really to commit, knowing that OLGA sometimes likes to go aggressive. This time around, Car usually plays that off towards A, has repositioned in towards Banana. Okay, at the moment though, top mid, 1-for-1 trade. So that means Nigma Galaxy could put pressure, instead go for Banana, try to commit here. Good nade again. Lot of damage. For Car, shouldn't be too much of a deal. She is just holding the angle. That makes Nigma Galaxy think a bit. What do we want to be doing?
They threw flashes and Card didn't fire. Because she had just looked down Banana, she knew no one was close. But because she didn't fire, they don't know that she's there with the AWP. If they do know that, then maybe they make a play. They're expecting her to be possibly alone. They played a numbers game. Now she fires the AWP, but Nigma are top mid. Now, there is potential for a wrap. They've got the time for a wrap. They've got the utility as well. There's a smoke in the hands of Cat. So with Nigma so deep on Banana, surely they go for the wrap towards the B bomb site. OLGA and Kara are going to have a field day on the A bomb site. Sorry, Card towards B with that one frag. And the rest of them didn't make the right play on that occasion. Maybe trying to offer the fake towards B instead. And that proved to be the wrong play.
They knew that Car was then with the ARP over towards B, so perhaps that could have been a deciding factor as to then choosing to still opt for A instead. Obviously, they didn't know that they were split 1 against 3, so 3 of them being on A. Perhaps they thought it was a 2-on-2 and they thought they had the numbers advantage, but little do they know, the FURIA seem to be prepared. They are always hitting their shots, and OLGA, who was always such a force towards B, was suddenly hiding over towards A.
Swinging through the smoke, but going to be difficult to deal with the pit from that position. That's super awkward for them. Not sure if there was a flash before, but that one will be a strong, encouraging round for FURIA as they threaten to take 11. Just the one AK in round number 15 now. kaah's got the AWP again, but where is she? Is the question for Nigma Galaxy. Currently over towards B with 3 players, but I'm sure one of them will soon be rotating. There is a surge from Nigma towards top mid, but they're walking into the crossfire. Surely there's a trade. izaa will just about survive that. Bell rung through the corner of the wall. In the meantime, Anna is going to try and find an entry. Still 3 plays up for Nigma Galaxy, planting for the pit as well.
The crossfire that was over towards long actually resulted in short and apartments being completely open. So that was a way in for Nigma Galaxy up on the side, but it still resulted in being a player down. But let's see. We know they can be very, very solid when it comes to these after plans. They have Tori waiting for a potential apartments drop. And 23 dealing with long. Oh, but she has been taken out. That forces Tori to look around. Anna now with a mech 10 in hand. Good for 1 kill. Also Tori with 1. But the pressure coming from both ends. And eventually FURIA find their 11th round, making the gap ever bigger. Will Nigma Galaxy be able to crawl back on their own map pick? Find out after this.
I'm on the road, I'm fine. In this moment we collide. It took some time, but now the hardest part is done. Look who made it, I survived. You got the best of me, and I feel it coming right now. Baby, because I believe that we're just getting started. When I choose to be alive, when you go left, I go right. I do it on my own, I trust. If there's a vibe on a mountain peak so high, you got the best of me, and I feel it coming right now. Baby, because I believe that we're just getting started. I will always be the one who built it from the
beginning of this second map, we were saying that FURIA need to find a way back into the semi-final, because else it would be over. And surely, well, they have done so, leading here with 11 rounds up on the board on Nigma Galaxy's best map. This is one hell of a statement so far.
Would be a great answer to getting somewhat spanked on the first map as well. But the job is far from done. That'll certainly help, though. Tori not having the best game so far. Cat only had 1 frag in that half. So things were quite lacking for Nigma Galaxy. And this might not be the round where it's turned around, because FURIA look angry. They look like they want revenge. Anna takes one in the face, still alive, though. Glocks being what they are. Not an ideal start for Nigma Galaxy, but we have seen pistol rounds turned around already today. We saw a crazy one on Anubis. OLGA causing some problems now. She finds her second headshot. Maybe her third, actually. Not sure who popped Anna in the face. Still alive, though, with 3 HP. Bomb being planted now. Site secured for FURIA. How do Nigma turn this one around? This is going to be maximum difficulty.
They have 2 flashes, a smoke and a kit. But at the end of the day, there's 5 players to find. Ka even wrapping around. Slowly chipping away the time. Okay, good flashbang. Forces GaBi to look away for just a second. But at the end, doesn't even matter. A clean pistol. FURIA already in the first half was winning rounds with so many players still alive, building a bank. And they are just continuing in the same fashion here in the second half.
OLGA with 2 entries. See more on the site as well. GaBi on the other side, you know you're in for a good time if you're a FURIA fan. Strong pistol round from them. Strong situation. Almost nothing purchased by Nigma Galaxy. A flashbang and maybe a prayer, because they are in so much trouble in this game of Inferno. Things keep going this way. You'll wonder if they ever turned up.
Nigma Galaxy have decided to stack up here towards B. Smoke coming into play, no boost over it though, but OLGA is ready to flash some of these players in. Here they go. OLGA though, quick off. This is again Beat Grinder. Oh, well, okay. Tori and OLGA found a kill each, but no weapon. There we go. Anna finds a Galil. You might not want to be handing that over. Of course, the bomb is though sent back towards A, as they know where the last presence has been noted. But, oh no, with an AK, a smoke and a flash, that could be dangerous.
Which way does she look? GaBi's in a good spot. Anna looks to her right, GaBi to her left. 13 rounds for FURIA. They are racing towards a deciding map of Ancient. 2 very capable players, 2 very capable teams. No strangers to finals, but only one can move forward. FURIA somewhat shocked at the loss on the first map of Nuke may do the exact same to Nigma Galaxy. See the frustration starting to rise there. But what can you do? It's a coin flip.
Boost coming out here over towards short. So Nigma Galaxy want to be having some spicy setups on the flip, and that nade over towards Banana certainly was a good one. But again, opening kill goes the way of FURIA. They continue to apply that pressure, but at least an answer back.
Cat trying to create some space for herself to reposition. Difficult to do so though, standing in the smoke. She could be gone by now. Respect the attempt. GaBi with the information, the trigger discipline. That's a big frag onto Anna as Nigma Galaxy are trying to rotate. Puts them in a real bad spot. And again, the merciless GaBi takes all but everything away, just leaving Tori to try and save, to scurry away. Maximum pressure for Nigma Galaxy. 14 rounds on the way for FURIA. We might not see a CT round in this half. GaBi continues to lurk, and there it is, everything eliminated. Emotionless, pure focus from GaBi. More work to be done.
Timeout now being called by Nigma Galaxy. Money is in a rough spot, but at this moment there is a 10-round gap between these two teams. So you need to get something going and real fast. Similar like what we saw on Nuke though, where FURIA of course was quite a large chunk of rounds down and there was a way back in. Eventually the gap still deemed too big enough, but who knows? Comeback could be possible.
Great play from GaBi. She watched some past, took out the big dog in Ana with the AWP, and then went to get the rest afterwards. Rough spot now for Nigma. Forced by territory. Rare UMP comes out. Disappeared after the damage drop-off was adjusted to make it worse. Starting to rear its head once again here and there. On rare occasion. We've seen great utility usage by both teams in this game. The HEs especially have been devastating. They've been very well placed, very well timed a lot of the time. FURIA now have used all their mollies and are pushing into a force by one way or another. But as we can see on the radar, they appear to be making the correct choice. 23 is surely going to be victimized on this bomb site. There is no one to help her. No one to respond to the 999 call that is surely coming.
Oh, well, as she hears that utility, she will drop a smoke of her own. Oh, excuse me, a flash. And it will keep actually FURIA right back. The bomb is sent back in towards the B bomb site. And now Vilga falls as well. They are going to be walking into this stack though. Perhaps they could still do it. Cat and Ana, a kill each. And suddenly, player advantage, only 10 seconds left with the bomb still in no man's land right up on the side. But there are still contestment coming out of these CTs. One more up on the side. OLGA desperately trying to find a kill, but no time left for a bomb plant. And with that, Nigma Galaxy steal away the round. And it still came at a very, very large cost, considering only one player survived. And this will then sort of be a force buy again.
All those weapons on the floor on 23 still stuck with the UMP. Far from an upgrade as that rotation from FURIA came through into the stack. So there's a chance from Nigma Galaxy. They keep FURIA off of game point and it's their turn. It's almost a mirror of the first game. It's Nigma Galaxy's turn to play one round at a time, try and find a way back into this game. Cat with a few more frags now will be good for the confidence. Vilga dying early, will not. That's a big problem. Molotovs everywhere. And Molly's continue the utility, trying to limit how much Nigma Galaxy can fight for Banana here. 3 players moving up for FURIA. Smoke's gone the wrong way for Cat. 23 dropped. Things are getting from bad to worse for Nigma Galaxy. There is the trade. Tori is here as well. Can she get a multi-frag in the red on the USP? OLGA's got 3 HP. Stuck in the corner now. Oh. Switching grenades and somehow she's done it. She's juggling on Banana and somehow comes out on top. Ana with the sound cues. Car with the punish. FURIA with game point.
They want that ancient. And even though perhaps people were predicting this was going to be a 2-0, considering Nigma Galaxy's their map pick, of course, is Inferno. This is their home turf. Well, FURIA certainly are proving they are not going to be letting those mistakes become the better of them. They have the resilience, they have the willpower and the strength to crawl back, and are only one round away, taking themselves to that third and decider map.
Big plays from FURIA. Surely they take it over the line now. Don't expect another issue. Again, those Molotovs will be important. Not much of a wine drinker myself. Right then, 23. Still got something to say about this one with the Desert Eagle. Only 3 players remain. She's being sent into GaBi's angle. Rather you than me, 23. Oh, right then. Through the corner of the wall, but Vilga will be dropped in the meantime. Nigma Galaxy haven't seen the bomb just yet. They've got a personal advantage. But where do they send their people? We can see Cat moving through CT. That's a big spot from the pit side, and Cat will clean up. But again, where is the bomb? In the hands of Boko, but where?
And I don't know that exactly just yet. What a play it would be for the young player to come into this one hell of a squad and then delivering with a 1 versus 3 clutch against none other than Nigma Galaxy. It is very much doable. But is it easy? Absolutely not. She notices some presence. There's a smoke being used towards CT. So in from water, they will come. Boca, again, here's the footsteps, but not quite can cut it. No kill for her this time around, and Nigma Galaxy are still in it.
1 round at a time. No matter what the situation, no matter what the score, just focus on what's in front of you, and there's pure focus in the Nigma Galaxy camp. 2 AKs brought into the next round. Looking for the overall buy. There'll be a timeout from FURIA before we continue here. If they can take it to the last map, it will be Ancient to decide who goes to the final versus Na'Vi Javelins, the home team, the home squad, the home crowd. We'll be waiting for them. 9 rounds in a row for Nigma Galaxy to stop a 3rd map, or at least take it to overtime. The road is going to be a long one. Unless FURIA have something to say, then it'll be pretty short to Ancient.
Let's see what FURIA's plan will be. There is some money, but instead it will be a half buy. Car, especially keeping the reserves to buy an AWP again. So, just a few pistols, a couple of pieces of util, mainly smokes and flashes, and then a Mech 10 in the hands of izaa. izaa, of course, has been the star. And naturally, OLGA have been stepping it up too here in this second half especially. Will take a nade to the face. But all of them are still alive. Ready to pop out of apartments. 23 spots some of the players. And immediately will throw a smoke to delay. Not sure if it will completely change the plan for FURIA. But here we go. Smash or a flash then instead here to come out of short. Boca will fall and immediately try to adapt, try to go for a different type of play. izaa at least will find one back. But it certainly is going to be a tricky one. Okay. Pistol still coming into play. Tries to look behind her, but eventually these rifles are too much of a force to deal with. And with that, Nigma Galaxy is 7th round up on the board, slowly crawling closer to FURIA.
Money's not spectacular for FURIA. GaBi will have to sacrifice the AK, pick up a Galil instead in order to get the grenades for the overall team goals. Not the worst knife I've seen in Spawn. Boko on 87 HP. Now, there's only 1 M4 to be concerned about in terms of getting one-tapped because Nigma Galaxy are carrying 3 AKs, so not that much harm done. And holding angles towards the logs with the AWP. She could pop forward and have a look on the other side of the logs for that headshot angle. Smoke up as we can see. Boko may hop on top, and that's what Anna's looking for. Someone to hop on the logs and look over the wall. Many FURIA players creeping on Banana now. A jump peek, a flick, and a miss. Vilga, there's one on her head. She could find 2 here. It'll just be the one, but Anna has delivered one as well. 4v3. It's a good start for Nigma Galaxy.
And 2 of the 3 remaining players are tagged up too. Boko from an early nade down Banana and GaBi in apartment. So this is far from ideal for FURIA, but definitely not impossible. There is also time for them on the clock to work with. So with that, slowly creeping back. There is also flashbangs ahead, so if perhaps, you know, getting apartments for free could flash yourself out. Drop out of the apartment. But CTs are present. There's 3, in fact, of them over towards this A-bomb site. Two kills, very easy. That was not even a flashbang there for 23. So with that, time just continues to tick. Nigma Galaxy looking for more rounds up on the board. Okay, suddenly it gets a bit dicey. But 5 seconds left. The bomb needs to be planted if you want to. But the bomb has been lost. Difficult position. But GaBi still. It's insane how she gets these amount of frags time and time again. So the money certainly kept a low point for Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, that was really expensive towards the end, and that will matter because Nigma Galaxy needs 7 rounds in a row. So that impact is significant. It means that Vilga's on a UMP in this round. Those are huge frags from GaBi towards the end. These are not inconsequential at all. Because of those, we might see the FAMAS as well in the hands of Kat, so she may have just made life easy enough. That could be the difference maker for FURIA in this round. Although GaBi would need to frag everybody else as well. Send the pistols in first. Make space for GaBi with that AK-47. It's a great burst from 23. Looking sharp as they continue hunting for these ones. Oh, straight in the back from OLGA. That one was deep.
Uh-oh. Ooh, okay. Tori keeps her cool. Remains calm. But GaBi, we still know that she is alive too already. And there is so much time for her to work with. The main problem ahead, though, obviously there's still 2 players left on the side of Nigma Galaxy, but the bomb being lost too, and the position being noted. So how does she play this one out? Ooh, she spotted the shoulder. Gets tagged down to 18 HP. A blow. A very tiny one to 23, and instead the kill goes the way of Nigma Galaxy. So the combat continues. 9 rounds now up on the board for Nigma Galaxy. FURIA still stuck at 15.
It's 4 rounds in a row for Nigma. Second time out for FURIA. You can't just assume that eventually you're going to take that 1 round. You've got to focus on taking that 1 round. They'll be doing that right now, as their money is good now. Nigma Galaxy surviving that test after the damage from GaBi and the dodgy bite. Things looking much better once again. Stabby, stabby. Love to see it. 5 AKs coming out then for FURIA as they look to close out this map and take it to the 3rd and final for a place in the final. Fight goes to Banana. 3 CTs in position. Grenades heading in both directions. Vocal will be lost though. 1 by the tree. Mainly flashbangs now for these CTs. No response towards A from FURIA just yet. Taking it slow now. Lost a person early. How will they turn things back into their favor?
Looks similar that they might want to be trying to go for A here. The smoke on long has faded, so it requires a re-smoke or a different approach. And with the majority coming out of apartments, you should be seeing that drop down. Last time around, already any good utility to support it. These flashes need to be on point, because there is, again, a lot of presence from Nigma Galaxy. There we go, 23 completely blind. But where's the push? Ooh, okay, well, there it comes. But yeah, this is rough. 23 and Ana taken out, and the advantage that was present is now gone for Nigma Galaxy.
It's going to be hard to swing on this side. They've got no flashes. A smoke for Kat, which could create some space for them. Creeping top mid there is Kat. 3 on 3. 2 kits on the 3 players. Tori needs to focus on the fragging. OLGA with the molly towards shore. That's going to force Kat forward onto the bomb site, where she will deliver a frag. Accepts the invitation. There's Tori as well. They're not done with this one just yet. GaBi has to deliver now. That bomb is being defused. Vilga's the cover. And that's another round secured. They've made it to 10, and you really do start to wonder now.
Because of the loss bonus, though, FURIA can still continue to buy up. So at least they're not sent back to an eco. That means straight back into fighting once more. This is just, you know, the initial play coming out of FURIA was actually really well. Good flashbangs up on the site. And that's when you think, all right, you know, this round should be it. But no, Nigma Galaxy, even with a player down, they never give up.
Battle Rage is on for Banana by way of utility for now. Again, 3 players here. And are lurking towards top mid of the AWP. I'm sure we'll see some presence from there, up there soon from FURIA. There's a smoke. They love this boost. We've seen some big headshots with this boost earlier on. Nothing doing on this occasion. So they've been denied vision. They can't really see top mid. GaBi is lurking. And there are 4 players heading towards B for FURIA. Now does GaBi try to wrap? Anna's in the arch. Who makes a play first? OLGA sending it as per usual. Vilga Molly in the front of the site. Cat trying to hide behind the smoke. And now Vilga's in some trouble. This could be the end of the line on Inferno.
Oh, GaBi even on the lurk. Finds one. Keeps 23 busy. Sure, she grabs the kill right now, but it will take some time for her to wrap around to help out Anna. 2 versus 4. The stakes are so high. Every kill needs to be hit. But where are all these players? At least they have a smoke to deal with Banana. Anna spots one but misses. And that perhaps should have been the opportunity. Now Anna will go down. The pressure is now right upon 23. And she can't do it. Finally, FURIA will close it down and will take us to that 3rd and final map.
Looks like we just got a real match. Winning each other's picks in style, no less. Noble comebacks from both losing teams in the first map and the second. And I think both teams will be firing on all cylinders as we head towards the 3rd. Ancient, the deciding map. I know Hege is going to be extremely over the...